Hey, what is up everybody, Blades for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and talking about, of course, the release of AKECHI, seeing he's going to be coming out tonight for CN and KR. Not CN, sorry, KR and TW, and of course my plans that I'm going to be doing for this character when he does release. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out in the long run. And we're almost at our next little milestone here. We recently hit 4.2k, which thank you guys so much for that here. And we're trying to reach 4.5k by the end of next month, or at least a month and a half. That's my main goal here, because I definitely want to try and hit 5k before the end of the year. So any help is amazing help. Thank you guys as always, and let's get into the video. So when it does come down to the release of AKECHI, of course he does come down at least later on tonight. Should be around like 10 or 11 a.m. No, I'm sorry, 11 p.m. EST here as usual for these characters. And I'm going to be doing a few things. First of all, I'm going to be summoning. So I do have a few multis here, not many. It's only like I think 5 in total, or like 6, in which this really isn't too much of a problem because I will be getting, of course, some pulls as well, just to make sure I can get the character. But I'm going to test my luck with at least the 6 I got first here to see if we can get it at 60 out of 80. And also in that 50-50. If we can, awesome, that's going to be great. If we can't, kind of sad times, but we're going to at least try, of course, and see exactly what we can do. And we're going to try and get that character, of course. So with that in mind, first thing's going to be the summoning. Now, will I be going for the 5-star weapon? Unfortunately, I might not go for the 5-star weapon. I'm going to actually go ahead and what's it called? I'm going to actually go ahead and just only use the 4-star weapon. Mainly because 1, it's really cool looking. 2, I don't really feel like getting this 5-star weapon. I could of course buy like actual things to get the 5-star weapon for it, but he's gonna end up being like my Makoto, who I use with a 4-star weapon for a hot minute, in which she did do, of course, a lot of valid damage here, but I just don't see enough need to want to utilize him that much unless he makes a giant difference with my S closer, seeing of course she's A6 as well. I just don't see a need to really get that 5-star weapon until I get to see exactly what he can do for my team at A0. If he can do a lot, then maybe we might go ahead and dip into getting the 5-star weapon, but I'm gonna try my hardest not to. What's it called? Now the next thing that I did want to go ahead and go over as well is this is your last chance to really pre-farm. Today is the last chance to pre-farm here, in which I've been pre-farming as much as possible. Not gonna lie, the stuff I have is not the best. I think you guys saw it yesterday in that video as well. He did put it on Emoko for the most part, and it looks somewhat like this. One thing I did get when I did stop the video was this piece here. I am happy about the attack and crit damage, but this was added on. So when I do get a resetter, I'm going to reset this and hopefully get a better stat down here, as well as get some better rolls, because as you can see, it went every last one of these, which was not the best of things here. This card here as well kind of disappoints me because it went all into crit rate instead of going into like a little bit in crit damage, stuff like that. But I can't really reset it, because if I reset it, then the crit damage won't be there at all. So kind of bad times. So I'm still trying to figure out on that, but we're gonna have to exactly see how that does go here. So for the time being, our stats are looking kind of scuffed, but we're gonna continue doing a little bit better. But there's still more that I got to do as well. All right, sorry about that. Do a quick cut for a quick second here, but we're all back and ready. So as I was saying here, I have a lot of things planned here. One of the things that I want to go ahead and plan is, of course, the order of the videos that these are going to be releasing as usual. So how I'm going to do this at first is my first impressions here, and that's going to be based solely off the actual what's it called, the training one, right? The one that they let us test out, and which is usually in this location here. You can test out the character. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. That's gonna be the first thing that we end up basing our whole viewpoint on. I'm gonna be trying my hardest to really get and understand the character a lot more. So you're gonna be seeing me check stats. You're gonna be seeing me check actual what the moves can do, how the things actually do look. And I think that's how I'm gonna do my first impression ones more often. Then we're gonna have our actual secondary impressions, or I want to say our mid-view impression, which I want to say is gonna be 2 days in or so, where I've gotten more of a knowledgeable check for the character, but there's still some things I don't know. I just want to give you guys kind of an update. And then around, I want to say Sunday is where I get my final impressions on the character. where I'm like, okay, this character's absolutely pretty good, it's not good, it's amazing, it's terrible, and I'm gonna have my reasons why. I'm gonna have the things that of course are gonna be lacking in that character and stuff like that, and seeing exactly how that does work. And we're gonna go over that bit by bit as well. So that's going to be something that I do want to of course do for you guys, and at least have ready, so you guys actually know, hey, this is how he feels about the character. Is the character worth it if I haven't summoned just yet, or is it worth it if I have summoned and I know what to do now? So we're going to have that. In between that time frame, of course, I do need to release both Ren and Matoy's guide. Now originally I was waiting on the editor side of things here, but I'm gonna probably do these two by myself. I don't edit all the time at all, so this is going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me. I'm going to be trying to edit all pretty much today, I guess, because at this point in time it's been taking a while, and I think I can just do it by myself with this one here. So that's what we're going to end up doing. We're just going to end up doing it by ourselves on this one, seeing I haven't really gotten any response back. So I'm gonna end up just trying to record those and getting everything all done. Once I get that done, I'm gonna try and post it as fast as possible. Whether I post it early morning tomorrow, late night today, I'm just going to be trying to get that up as fast as possible, because it's been a while and I wanted to get Rens out, and we were pushing back Rens because of course Matoy came out. Now that AKECHI's coming out, it's kind of like I'm pushing that back, and I'm not going to do that this time. We're going to try and get Matoy out, then we're going to work on AKECHI's whole video that's going to be happening immediately, and then I'm going to work on Rens, which is going to be a hecka late video, but you know, hopefully you guys still enjoy it. I do apologize for all of that. Been very busy with real life one on my end, and as well I think it's been very busy on my editor's end as well. So we're just gonna get that settled. I'm gonna try and get that handled as fast as possible, and hopefully you guys stick with me on that. But the next thing I want to cover, of course, is going to be another video that I want to do with the character itself, and is just taking down the bosses with this character. Now this one is more of a iffy one to do, because seeing he is a sub DPS, not a DPS or things like that, this is gonna really rely on my DPS really. But I just want to try and take down all of the weekly bosses. But I want to know what y'all feel about this, because I do know some of the weekly bosses, some of you guys want a little hidden, due to of course, hey, it could be a spoiler for you with the weekly bosses, being that you haven't beaten the story. Do you guys want to see that? Do you not want to see that? Let me know down below in the comment section, because with that knowledge I'll be able to go ahead and go from there and really be able to work around. If of course you guys don't want to see that, then that really does help out the process. So we'll go along with that. We'll do of course our casual use inside of SOS as usual, to make sure we can get our points and stuff like that. Guild boss videos will be coming back as well very soon, and hopefully I can get the compendium videos back up as well, especially if I can get the editing down for this build guide, or at least my character here, and I kind of got more of a grasp on editing down at that point. Then I'll try and bring back compendium edits as well, but we're gonna see on that one. Compendium I still want to bring back, and it's going to be firstly heavily revolved around AKECHI, seeing since he's going to be out, I want to make sure I have at least personas and stuff like that that will be out meant for him as well. So that's all I got planned for the most part. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Sorry for that little harsh clip that you guys kind of got immediately there. I just did have to take care of some stuff, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of recording and editing, because yeah, we're gonna try and get this knocked out. I told y'all gonna get this goddamn build guide, and I'm gonna make sure it gets done. It's probably not gonna be ultra flashy, but I'm gonna make sure it gets done. All right, see you guys soon.